What up, though, y'allas? Big news to announce finally, or I should say, big news has been announced. We finally got the Dragon Ball Daima release date, so that's great. And we also have an update on the Dragon Ball Super manga return. So we're just gonna start with that one. So Weekly Shonen Jump just announced that at Jump Festa, Dragon Ball Super where's going to be a main title that they'll be discussing, and that's in December. So we'll know when the return is. So at the earliest, it'll be December, and then obviously, if it's not then, it'll be early 2025. So it's been on hiatus since Toriyama-sama has moved on, and we should expect a return at the latest early 2025. So that's big news for anybody that has been reading the manga and is up to date on current Dragon Ball Super stuff. I'm personally waiting on the return of the anime, but obviously we're getting Daima first, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get any super animation in 2025 at all. Not sure what they're trying to do with Daima, if that's going to be a continued thing or if they're just going to do one season or if it's going to be a short series. I mean, who knows? I don't think any news like that has been released, but the date for Daima just so happens to line up with Dragon Ball Sparking video game date, which is October 11th. So in one of the past videos, I talked about how Sparking was going to have Daima characters, and I was interested to see if the game would come out before the show, since they do have the Daima characters in it, which would kind of be a spoiler in a way. But since they're going to be coming out on the same exact day, that makes a lot more sense. I wasn't even, or I should say, I was kind of expecting it to come out a little before the game to kind of warm you up and get you ready for the game, with like showing the characters in the anime and then being able to fight with them after you see them. But since they line up on the same exact day, release day wise, I guess that makes sense. One of the cool things too with episode one, it's going to be an extended episode, 10 minutes longer than any of the other episodes. So not too crazy, not like double length or anything that we've seen from past shows and past specials and whatnot. But I thought that was a cool little bonus that they gave us. Not sure how much we're going to get new character wise from the very first episode of Daima. So I wonder how many Daima characters we're going to get in Sparking, unless we're just going to get like the miniatures of all the characters, and then maybe as the season progresses and they come out with the add-ons for the game, that's when we'll get the newer Daima characters, because they are going to have character expansion DLCs. Another thing, so Sparking, if you pre-order, you're going to be able to play a few days before the official release date. So obviously that would be before Daima comes out. So that's why I'm thinking maybe we'll get some of the newer Daima characters in the DLC packs. But I mean, who knows? We have seen a couple new characters in the trailers alone, so maybe in Sparking they'll just throw those in there to kind of make people excited to watch the show if they were kind of on the fence or debating on whether or not they wanted to even watch it at all. So I guess we gotta wait and see how this all plays out. October is very close, not less than a month, but a little over a month away. October 11th specifically. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about that. Let me know how you feel about it coming out on the same day as Sparking. Obviously, it's going to be airing in Japan, so I'm not sure if it's going to be on Crunchyroll or if you're going to have to do some wait for somebody to kind of add subtitles and release it somewhere on the internet. But either way, me personally, more than excited. Been waiting for new Dragon Ball animation since, well, obviously outside of the movies, but since the Dragon Ball Heroes short episodes, I was a fan of those, but obviously that has nothing to do with the storyline. So I'm here for new storylines, new plots, new adventures, and all that. So that'll do it for this episode. Until next time, peace. Dragon Ball love. Be easy.